safer world is possible, and together we can and will make it happen. Thank you.
When you show up in community, you find that group that makes you feel like home, but oftentimes you also find yourself again.
Hello there, and welcome back to SUSSEXFUL. I'm your host, Emma, and as always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of our latest updates on the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Now, on today's video, we're diving into a story that has the internet buzzing. Duchess Meghan warned not to promote her as ever business, as it could ruin King Charles and Harry talks. Yes, that's the headline making the rounds. And trust me, the drama is dramaticking. But let's get straight into the truth. Once again, we see people who have nothing to do with Meghan's life or success suddenly feeling qualified to give her warnings. Warnings about her business, her brand, her dreams. People who, let's be honest, have made a whole career eating crumbs from the Duchess's table now want to act like they are the experts on her future? I burst out laughing. Truly. The desperation is both ridiculous and hilarious. Because here's the reality. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, minds her business and does it extremely well. She doesn't need unsolicited advice from people who can't even control their own bitterness, let alone understand the strategy behind a global brand. Let's not forget, Meghan wrote her own story in the sand back in 2025. And look at what has happened since. Has it been a successful year for Harry and Meghan? Oh, absolutely. A year so successful that the salty island trolls have their knickers in a permanent twist. And what's even more ironic? The same institution that once claimed King Charles didn't have enough money for Meghan while she was living in London, working for free, dedicating her time, platform, and dignity to serve, is now trying to suggest that her business ventures could somehow ruin anything. Let's be very clear. Harry and Meghan made the best decision when they chose financial independence, not to spite anyone, but to secure a bright and stable future for Archie and Lilibet. And look where they are now, thriving, building, creating, expanding. The As Ever brand isn't just a business, it's a legacy, a statement of resilience, elegance, and intentional living. And mark my words, this brand is going global. We expect to see As Ever expand around the world in the near future. And here at SUSSEXFUL, we're ready with full love and support. Meanwhile, isn't it heartbreaking that King Charles has spent more time worrying about PR headlines than about Harry and his young family? That lack of care and prioritization is the real tragedy. Not Meghan building a company, not Meghan succeeding, not Meghan stepping into her power. At the end of the day, Harry and Meghan are doing exactly what they set out to do, living freely, building generational wealth, protecting their children, and, well, refusing to let jealous voices derail their purpose. And that's why we support them. Duchess Meghan's As Ever business is expanding globally. The As Ever brand, founded by Duchess Meghan, has continued to grow and thrive, much to the chagrin of the salty island trolls who seem threatened by her success. Meghan has steadfastly focused on her business, refusing to be deterred by the naysayers who try to discourage her. The brand's expansion across the globe is a testament to Meghan's savvy entrepreneurial spirit and her unwavering dedication to creating products that really resonate with consumers. While some may try to criticize Meghan's ventures, it's clear that she is more than capable of handling her own affairs. The royal family's perceived lack of financial support for Meghan and Harry during their time in London has only fueled their drive to achieve financial independence and secure a bright future for their children. Meghan's as ever brand is a shining example of her ability to thrive on her own terms, and we can expect to see it continue to grow and reach new heights in the years to come. Meghan was warned not to promote as ever. Despite the warnings that promoting her as ever business could jeopardize talks with King Charles and Prince Harry, Meghan Markle has chosen to forge ahead. Undaunted by the concerns of those around her, the Duchess remains focused on growing her brand and expanding its reach. Meghan appears unwilling to let the opinions of others, even those within the royal family, dictate the path she takes for her entrepreneurial ventures. With a steadfast determination, she continues to prioritize the success of As Ever, demonstrating her commitment to her own vision and financial independence. So, in 2025, Meghan's As Ever brand has just been a resounding success, much to the dismay of those so-called salty island trolls who are, honestly, pretty upset by how well her business ventures have been doing. But, undeterred by all that criticism, Meghan's kept forging her own path, showing everyone she's more than capable of managing her own affairs and securing a prosperous future for her family. I mean, while some folks might have doubted her abilities, Meghan has proven time and again that she's a savvy businesswoman who isn't afraid to take risks and chase her passions. As the As Ever brand keeps expanding globally, it's clear that Meghan's entrepreneurial spirit and determination have really paid off, leaving her critics with, well, nothing but empty complaints. Despite the royal family's, pretty substantial wealth, King Charles claimed he didn't have enough money to adequately support Meghan while she worked for the royal family without compensation. That statement seems a bit at odds with the vast resources the monarchy has at its disposal. So, Meghan and Harry have since chosen to forge their own financial path, really striving for independence to secure a stable future for their children. And as the As Ever brand continues to grow and expand globally, it's honestly a shame that King Charles hasn't shown more concern for the well-being of his own son and his family. Meghan and Harry have made it clear that they're going to continue being financially independent, making sure their children have a secure future. Despite all the naysayers and detractors, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have consistently shown their ability to provide for their family through their own hard work and endeavors. With their As Ever brand set to expand globally in the near future, it's just so evident that Meghan and Harry are in full control of their financial destiny, totally unencumbered by the constraints of the royal family's resources. They're blazing their own path, prioritizing the well-being of their children, and building a legacy that's uniquely theirs. Honestly, the criticisms and concerns raised by others just pale in comparison to the unwavering determination and success of this power couple. The excitement among fans and supporters of the As Ever brand is just, well, palpable as the company gets ready to expand its global footprint in the near future. Despite the attempts by some folks to dissuade the Duchess from promoting her business ventures, Meghan Markle remains absolutely steadfast in her commitment to building a successful and financially independent future for her family. The brand's growth really is a testament to her savvy entrepreneurship and the loyal consumer base that's embraced the As Ever ethos. As the naysayers keep on grumbling from the sidelines, the Sussexes just forge ahead, confident in the knowledge that their hard work and dedication will keep paying dividends, both for themselves and for their devoted supporters all around the world. It's truly disheartening to see how little King Charles has done to support Harry and his family. Even though the royal family has millions at their disposal, Charles has claimed he just didn't have enough money to properly provide for Meghan when she was working for the firm. This lack of concern and financial backing is, honestly, a troubling sign of the disconnect between the Sussexes and the rest of the royals. Rather than receiving the support they really deserve, Meghan and Harry have been forced to forge their own path, building a life of financial independence. and they've done so with remarkable success, with the A's Ever brand now poised for global expansion. It's a real shame that Charles has never seemed worried about the well-being of his own son and daughter-in-law. But the Sussexes will continue to carve out their own destiny, undeterred by the lack of backing from the palace. Meghan has proven time and time again that she runs her business ventures with some truly remarkable acumen, despite the constant stream of criticism from those who just seem intent on undermining her. She pays no heed to the naysayers who deign to offer unsolicited advice, content in the knowledge that she needs no counsel from those who eat the crumbs from her table. Meghan's unwavering focus and strategic vision have consistently delivered results, leaving her detractors to just seethe in the wake of her success. She remains steadfast in her commitment to building a brighter future, undeterred by the petty jabs of those whose own insecurities seem to fuel their attempts to diminish her accomplishments. Meghan remains unfazed by the negative commentary swirling around her successful as ever brand. With a quiet confidence, she simply wrote in the sand in 2025 that it has been a prosperous year for her business ventures. Undeterred by the salty critics, Meghan continues to forge ahead, focusing intently on her work and delivering high-quality products to her loyal customer base. She refuses to be distracted by the naysayers, knowing deep down that her vision and execution are what truly matter. Meghan is secure in the knowledge that As Ever is thriving, and she'll just keep building upon this success, regardless of the noise from those who merely nibble at the crumbs from her table.